So I've had my Viture Pro XR glasses for a week now, as I'm fascinated to see how well that they work watching TV shows and films, and of course with the ROG Ally X too. So let's blast through my top 16 surprising discoveries on them, including simulating exactly what the display looks like, which no other YouTuber I've come across has done before. Plus I'll share whether they've been amazing so I will keep them or will I return them to get a refund. So if you don't know, the Viture Pro XR glasses cost around £400 and dollars and connect to any USB C compatible device like our smartphones, iPads, or as I'll be testing out the ROG Ally X. And they create a private 135-inch fully 1080p screen at 4000 nits apparently, which all sounds super impressive. I was very close to getting the XREAL One glasses, which are very similar, which actually cost more at around £450 and dollars. But these had less ratings on Amazon at 161 compared to the Viture Pro XR glasses I got at 668 ratings, many of which were extremely positive. And also these Viture Pro XR seem to rate higher than the XREAL glasses on websites like CNET and Gaming Nexus. What sealed the deal was that these Viture Pro XRs are the only XR glasses that offer Myopia Adjustment, avoiding costly lens inserts for glasses wearers like I occasionally am. Finally, it's important to know that I paid for these with my own hard-earned money, so this video will be a completely honest take on these, unlike quite a few other YouTubers who may very well have been sent these for free, resulting in some, not exactly unbiased reviews. So my first surprise was that the packaging to these are sweet. Whoever is the packaging designer for these needs to get a raise because they already scream premium and trendy just by looking at the box. After opening them up a little, a nice feature is super clear instructions, with one being to try out the Nosepads, 2 shows what devices are compatible with the glasses, 3 is adjusting the rotary knobs to get a clear image, and number 4 is a QR code for a helpful quick start guide. At 2 is getting the case out of the box for the very first time is wow, this again is giving off premium feel vibes. It's got this beautiful texture to the case and I love the darkened colour scheme with the splashes of bright orange. My third surprise when unzipping the case and feeling the Viture Pro XR glasses for the very first time is that I just love the gorgeous matte black finish on these. Wearing these out and about outside would not look too out of place, and these look really stylish and feel so light in the hand too, coming in at under 80 grams. At 4 is again these textures feel so great on this almost hidden compartment at the top of the case where the cable lives that goes from the glasses to our USB C device, which is super convenient. And in the box this is anti-clip hair cover and nose pads if we need them. At 5 was the first negative thing I ran into, which man does this matte black finish pick up fingerprints and marks way too easily. I really don't have sweaty fingers or a head, honest guys, and this is insane. My 6th surprise discovery was this MagSafe style snap-on charge cable is so awesome and satisfying to use. Just like the Apple MagSafe charge cables that are on Macs, this is very nice and very reassuring that the glasses won't yank off our face if we do accidentally get the cable tangled up. For 7, let's plug in the USB C cable from the glasses to my iPhone 16 Pro Max, load up some Netflix with WWE Raw, shout out to all you wrestling fans out there, pop on a vid, and wow, I was really impressed with how bright and clear these are at 4000 nits. And even though it's so hard to capture this on a vid, the quality of the display is actually so much better than I thought it would be, which is very encouraging. Of course it's all plug and play so it just works instantly, and I'll be properly simulating the screen ratio for you very shortly, so stay tuned. My 8th surprise was that the screen was a little bit fuzzy, and thankfully these Viture glasses have a dial above each lens to correct our eyesight if we wear glasses up to -5.0 as I mentioned, which is so cool. A tip I discovered here is to dial in the right eye while closing my left eye until it was crystal clear. Then swap over and do the same, so turn the left dial while looking into the lens until it was super crisp while closing the right eye. And this works surprisingly well, although if you do have astigmatism like I slightly do in my left eye, then obviously it can't correct this. At 9 is the next best feature I discovered, which is pressing the mode button underneath the left arm of the glasses completely blacks out the lenses. Wow, I can't tell you how awesome that this is. And the reason why this is so awesome is that even in sunlight, this blackout feature now means we can play our games such as on our Ally X or watch TV or films from our phones in the sunlight. We don't need to buy the blackout accessory, which is around £9 and dollars, and we simply press it again to make it super easy to see our surroundings and environment. I am well impressed with this. At 10, just a sec, man, these collect marks from my forehead so easily. Again is a potential negative, and that was the sound is quiet. I read this was one of the drawbacks in the reviews, but I found the volume rocker underneath next to the mode button, and few it ships at 50% volume, so I cranked it up and thankfully the speakers are actually pretty nice and decently loud. For 11, let's update the glasses by scanning the QR code and head into the section that tells us how. And the way I'll choose is on a Mac or PC using the Spacewalker app. So on my Mac in Safari, I googled and found Spacewalker for Mac. I clicked the link and Safari does not work, it's only on Chrome. So I loaded up Chrome, found Spacewalker, plugged in the glasses and clicked connect, then update. And the good news is that they seem to get updated very regularly, which is a good sign. It's worth noting that it failed on my first attempt for some reason, but it did update perfectly on the second go. Surprise 12 is that it appears we need to calibrate the glasses, so we just need to lay them down flat on a table and it just takes 2 to 3 minutes to calibrate them. For 13, with the glasses now fully updated and calibrated, let's download this Spacewalker app, install it, connect our glasses. We can choose the layout for our Mac screens, which is really great if we did want to use this for productivity. And make sure we pick the top 120Hz refresh rate. In the app we can also increase the brightness, and wow, the display in the glasses are now super bright. And we can move the displays closer or further away in the glasses. Surprise discovery 14 that I stumbled upon is that pressing the mode button once, as mentioned, blacks out the glasses, but 2 short quick presses swaps between volume up and down, then another 2 quick presses changes the display brightness up and down. This is a crucial discovery and will be used a lot. At 15 is that swapping between the nosepads is actually pretty tricky, especially the very first time, but spending some time testing all 4 sizes of the nosepads to see which one is the exact best for you is absolutely essential. So with the glasses now fully updated and calibrated, and also the correct nosepads are attached, let's now simulate exactly what the screen is like and test out with the Ally X. And finally for discovery 16, let's simulate the Viture Pro XR display by heading outside into the back garden. And if this works well, then I'm planning to use these on the upcoming lovely and warm summer nights for gaming on the Ally X, and of course watching loads of TV and films outside. Let's plug into my iPhone first and load up something on Netflix. Then let's put on the Viture Pro XR glasses, and I'm going to use my amazing Meta Quest 3 to simulate how big and far away the screen is. When I make the normal window on the Meta Quest 3 the biggest it can be, this is far bigger than the Viture glasses. I would estimate that the screen size on the Viture glasses takes up about 2 of my rear garden fence panels, and are also at that distance away. Yep, to me it just feels too small and also too far away. So right here, what you're seeing right now is my simulated estimate of the Viture Pro XR glasses. I'm going to be really honest that for me personally, the screen is too far away and just not immersive enough. And it's for this reason why I will be returning them. Maybe a reason why I feel the display is too small and too far away is because the Meta Quest 3 has spoiled me. As we can enter full screen mode like you can see right here, that absolutely covers my whole entire back garden in this gigantic screen. It's right in front of us, unlike the Viture Pros, and with the Meta Quest 3 it really does feel like being at an IMAX cinema. It's all a matter of perspective too, as even having my iPad Pro 12.9 inch on my lap when I'm lying down on my sun lounger, this just feels so much more closer and also much bigger than the Viture Pro XRs, with it obviously being right in my face. And the moment we've all been waiting for is to plug the Viture Pro XRs into the Ally X. And of course it's super simple plug in and play, whether displaying games on Steam OS using Bazzite or on Windows. And let's put on our glasses. It's getting darker now, and I'll again use my Meta Quest 3 to simulate the display on the Viture Pro glasses. And yep, this is the size which is around my 2 rear fence panels, and distance which is where they are. And playing a game like the classic Simpsons Hit and Run does look amazing on the Viture Pro's 1080p bright screen. But yeah, for me it's just not close or big enough for my liking. And this is my estimation of what it looks like through the Viture Pro XR glasses on the incredible Mario Galaxy. It looks great, and it is impressive that there's a display like this just on the XR glasses that weigh less than 80 grams, but it's just not immersive enough for my personal taste. Just a quick compare to the full screen mode on the Meta Quest 3 just shows the vastness of this and how the Viture Pro XR display on the glasses feels absolutely tiny in comparison. And lastly, holding up the Ally X as we normally do to our face, it just feels much bigger and closer, resulting in a much more immersive experience than using the Viture Pro XR glasses. You know, sometimes I wonder if tech products like the Viture Pro XR glasses, which are very impressive, but if they try to solve a problem that isn't really a problem in the first place. So like in this case, holding the Ally X's display close to our face I think is more than fine for most of us. But listen, let us know your thoughts on this, especially if you've tried the Viture Pro XR or also the XREAL One glasses. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this and found it helpful. And as a thank you for watching this far, I'd love to share this awesome quote. The best revenge is none. Heal, move on, and don't become like those who hurt you. Many of us have been badly hurt by family, friends, work colleagues, or loved ones, but let's forgive and move on as life's just too short to remain bitter and angry. So stay encouraged today, guys. If you want to know whether the ROG Ally X or the Steam Deck OLED is the best PC gaming handheld for you, then check this vid out. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.